How you guys doing today? Today, I want to talk about whether open a credit card will help or hurt your credit. So stay tuned. My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector. Now, I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I've done it all, from skip tracing to collecting to management, and I've owned 2 debt collection agencies. For the past 8 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit, and now I want to be that person for you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. Let's go. I'm so happy. It sounds like I keep saying the same old things over and over and redundant and so forth, but to every single person out there that's ever watched one of my videos, like my videos, share my videos, subscribe to this YouTube channel, I am very grateful for each and every one of you guys. I just can't express the gratitude that I have. I say it a lot, but it's true. I started this YouTube channel and I had no idea that I would get the response that I have gotten, and that's due to every single one of you guys. So thank you for that. For those of you who are new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Be sure to share the video with some friends and family. I got a lot of good stuff, a lot of great information, as well as some freebies down below. I got a free pay to delete, free Goodwill letter, free cease and desist letter. These letters will definitely help you on your credit journey. And obviously, we got the new year starting. I don't know why wait, why even hesitate. Get your credit right. Your credit is the foundation of everything that goes on. Obviously, if you have cash, that's one thing. If you're making large amounts of money, but even those people who understand finances get their credit right, regardless of how much money they have in the bank, which I wouldn't necessarily recommend the money being in the bank. I would recommend that you're investing that money somehow, some way. But credit allows you to free up your actual cash so that you can take those dollars and have them work for you. So Clear and Strategic Credit Repair Services. Sign up for a free 30-minute consultation. And we'll see if we're a great fit. If we're a great fit, great. We can get you taken care of. If we're not, or if you're not needed for credit repair, understand. I will definitely let you know and tell you what to possibly do during that consultation. So sign up, 30-minute free consultation. The information's down below. Now, opening a new credit card is something that whoever you are, you will experience one time in your life. I believe at least 90% of Americans will apply for a credit card. Now, I always talk about a strategy with regards to applying for a credit card. And I talk about that on a personal level, right? When I first started out, after I cleaned up my credit, I just looked online and started applying for credit cards. Didn't really necessarily know or have a strategic plan for it. I just wanted to get approved for these credit cards. My FICO score was better, but one of the things that I realized is even with I had a 740 FICO score, there were still credit cards that I didn't get approved for. So understanding when to apply for a credit card and when it's good and when it's bad is very key. So what I want to do is give you guys 3 reasons why opening a credit card can be bad for you, and 3 reasons why opening a credit card can be good for you. So what do you guys want? The good news or the bad news first? As I think about it, I'll start with the bad news because I want to end on the good news. So we'll start out with the 3 reasons why opening a credit card can be bad for you. The number 1 reason how it can be bad for you is hard inquiries. Typically, within a 2-year time span, you don't want to have more than 2 inquiries. It was a mistake I made in the beginning. I remember applying for 1 credit card. I got approved for it. And then I just thought, okay, well, let me apply for a couple more credit cards. I applied for a couple more credit cards. And because of my inquiries were so high, I was looked at as risky. and I was declined for some credit card inquiries. For those of you who have more than one inquiry on your, more than 2 inquiries on your credit report, you're looking at applying for a credit card or something along those lines, and you need those inquiries removed. Down below, we have the inquiry removal kit. It's relatively cheap, and it's something that can help you out, and it's a good strategy with regards to applying. But you don't want too many inquiries on your credit report. Now, applying for a new credit card another way it can hurt you is it can lower your credit history age, right? So what I mean by that is when you look at your credit cards, let's say you have one credit card and you've had it for 6 years. Then you apply for a new credit card and you just started out with it and you had it for 2 months. Well, applying for a new credit card can hurt that history because of the fact that they take the average. So if you had 6 years and you add a new credit card and you got 1 month, then typically they'll take those 2 things and average it out, and it may drop your history of credit cards down a couple years just because you just started out. And that can, in fact, lower your FICO score. Another thing that I've always found out, and the last thing that, opening a credit card and how it can actually hurt your FICO score is new credit, right? When you first sign up for a new credit card, one of the things that I've always found is when I get a brand new credit card, I always see my FICO score drop. It'll drop 10, 15 points sometimes. And the reason why is similar to the reason number 2 is your history, which is a whole nother way that your FICO score is graded. But new credit is something that can sometimes lower your FICO score. But don't worry, because within 2 to 4 months, typically that's what I've seen. For myself, it's always happened for 2 months. For clients, it's happened in that time span. As long as the credit card is being reported to the credit bureaus, it'll take about 2 to 3 months and your FICO score will go back up. But initially, you will take a hit with the new credit card. Let's get into 3 ways opening a new credit card can help your FICO score, your credit score. Your utilization as a whole, right? So if I just had that one credit card for $3,000, I had a balance for that, and then and let's say I'm using 20% of that credit card. I typically say stay with a 0 balance, but I understand sometimes things happen and you have to use some of that credit card. So let's say you went over, let's say not even 20%, let's say you went over to about 40%. You open up a new credit card for $3,000, another credit card for $3,000, and you have a 0 utilization on that card, then totally you have $6,000 worth of credit. And if you use 40% of that $6,000, or let's use a round number, $10,000 worth of credit, you use 40% of that credit, you'll be at 40%. You add another $10,000, that's $20,000 to the total thing. $20,000 will drop your utilization down. By adding a new credit card and dropping your utilization down, that will help your FICO score. So that's a cool thing about opening up a new credit card. Another thing is on-time payments, right? So you open up a new credit card, you have on-time payments. On-time payments is something that very, very helps. It helps your FICO score so much. Making those payments every month on time will actually help increase your score. And so those are the 3 reasons why I would say to open up a credit card. And then obviously you have the 3 reasons why or how opening a credit card will hurt you. Now, the key to opening up a credit card in general is to have a plan, have a strategic plan. If you don't understand that, down below, clear and strategic, cleaning up your credit is done in 2 parts. That's typically what I believe, and that's my opinion. The first thing is cleaning up all the debt, right? Getting rid of the hard inquiries, getting rid of bad addresses, getting rid of collection accounts, late payments, and all of those types of things that actually hurt your credit. Once you've done that, the second step is building your credit. And building your credit takes a strategic way in order to do so, and we're experts at that. And one of the things I want you to understand is this is something that I've learned through trial and error personally. And first, personally, I messed up and I learned the formula in order to build the perfect FICO score and to build the correct credit score. as well as what types of credit cards to apply for. They're not for everybody, right? It don't make no sense for you to apply for a travel rewards credit card if you don't travel, or to apply for a card that gives you, 5 times the amount on groceries if you're a single person and you don't spend that much money on groceries. You're always eating out and dining. So there's credit cards out there for everybody, but finding the right one is what's very, very key. And obviously, through Clear and Strategic Credit Repair Services, we help you out with that. Now, if you have any questions about credit or debt, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. And as I always state, you be